Do I love buying books more than reading them? Hey there, it's me, Lottie, and happy Saturday. I am chilling out here, got a cup of tea, and a lot of books. This is gonna be a very casual haul. I think I'm gonna maybe break it into two videos because I got a lot of books here. And this is probably more like my fall TBR because, paper books I love. Do I love buying books more than reading them? Well, anyway, it seems to take me a long time to actually read the books. And I've been doing good about not buying quite so many, but I have some. And I wanted to just share them, and hopefully I'll even get around to doing reviews of these books afterward. But again, I'm going to try to keep these in categories. And the first category is going to be sort of like cooking, herbalism, nature, that kind of thing. And some of these I've had for a while, but I thought I'd just bring them to the forefront again for me and you. The first one is called Dory Sanders' Country Cooking, Recipes and Stories from the Family Farm Stand. And this is by Dory Sanders. She was the author of the book Clover and Her Own Place, which were favorites of mine. They're sweet stories of down south families and communities that pull together and work together, and that are by no means perfect, but they're just very warm and homey stories. And so when I found out she had a cookbook, I wanted to get it. So let's see. It says fresh picked recipes and tales of country life from America's favorite peach farmer. Dory Sanders was raised on one of the oldest African-American owned farms in South Carolina. She does most of her writing in the winter and reserves her time during the peach growing season for work on the family farm and at Sanders Farm Stand in Filbert, South Carolina. So I can already tell that, it has a lot of great recipes in it, plus stories. There's like stories, A Visit from Aunt Vestula. And then we have A Corn Shucking Supper, Starlight and Copper, Hog Killing Time. I like Miss Hattie's Hurricane Survival Fireplace Dinner. What is that? Let me take a peek just real quick, because we're not going to spend this much time on every book. We'll be here all day. Although it is Saturday and we're drinking tea. Maybe we are going to be here all day. So this is about September 1989, when Hurricane Hugo cut an unexpected and devastating path through York County, South Carolina. And I guess it knocked out the electricity. And so we made a meal that apparently did not need, maybe we did it over the fire, I don't know. The recipes were kettle braised chicken and pork, baked sweet potatoes with onions and peppers, squash pickles, garlic and okra pickles, skillet blackberries, and dumplings. Okay, Dory, that's the first cookbook. Okay, this one here caught my eye. I have posted this one before, but I haven't got into it yet. If I Can Cook, You Know God Can. African American Food Memories, Meditations, and Recipes by Ntozake Shange, who I absolutely love anyway. Ntozake Shange is a poet, novelist, playwright, and performer. Wrote the Broadway-produced and Obie Award-winning For Colored Girls Who Have Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Is Enough. And she's also written many other books. one of which is sassafras, cypress, and indigo, which that might be one of my favorite books. I need to do a review on that book for sure. Anyway, this looks really interesting with titles like What We Don't Say in Public, All It Took Was a Road and the Surprises of Urban Renewal, Too Many Fish in the Sea, Brazil, More African Than Africans. What is it we really harvest in here? Those are some of the names of the chapters. And then some of the recipes I see: Hoppin' John, collard greens to bring you money, turtle eggs and spices, chicken vatapa, Brazilian hominy, mama's rice, and daddy's barbecue sauce. So this one looks amazing. This one I happened to find when I went to Ollie's, which is a little discount store near me. And you know I had to get it because what? The self-care cookbook. And it's like a cute little size. And it's also plant-based recipes. So I am probably 80 to 90% vegetarian usually, sometimes more, but I really rotate a lot of vegetarian recipes throughout my diet, and I definitely needed some refreshers, you know? This says Easy Healing Plant-Based Recipes by Gemma Ogston. And it says, organized by the core goals of self-care routines: restore, rebalance, reflect, and renew. The Self-Care Cookbook demonstrates countless ways to understand your body's needs and to embrace your mood both in and out of the kitchen. We have 60 plant-based recipes that are designed to nurture you and include fiery bean stew for the days you want to curl up on the couch, calming miso pasta to give your gut flora a super boost, and indulgent chocolate pudding because you deserve it. Okay, I'm down. I deserve chocolate pudding. Down to earth one pot stew. Oh, I like the way that it's broken into these sections here. Like this is togetherness, connected, rebalance, instant coziness. So there are some tips also. So this just looked very interesting and exciting to me. I couldn't help it. Had to pick it up. This is a book I had been wanting to get when I saw it. It's called Sweetie Pies, An Uncommon Collection of Womanish Observations with Pie by Patty Pinner. Now, what is awesome about this is Patty Pinner is from Michigan. And you know, I have a soft spot for Michigan things, all Michigan, my state. So, let's see. It says, what a woman cooks is a window into her womanly personality, what she thinks, how she behaves, how she feels about herself and the people she cooks for. So begins this extraordinary book, resonant with the stories and truths that women only speak to one another. Oh, and you get pie too. Let's see. So Patty Pinner is also the author of Sweets, a collection of soul food, desserts, and memories, which was selected as one of the best cookbooks of the year by the New York Times. And she may still be, I don't know, an employee of the U.S. Postal Service and lives in Saginaw, Michigan. So that touched me. And look, again, I'm always, I love books that have good stories. Cousin Gwendolyn's Deep Dish Mandarin Orange Pie. According to Cousin Gwen, there aren't many things more fulfilling than living with a man who can find his way from the pantry to the stove. Okay. Look at this. Frida's Lemon Chess Pie. I've only had chess pie one time. It was made by a woman the mother of one of my boyfriends back in the day, back in the day, and it was amazing. She was from Alabama, and could that woman cook? Frida declared, "All these years you've been getting by the bushel, but giving by the spoon. From now on, I'm not going to do all the giving, and you ain't going to do all the getting." Okay, so again, I am excited to bake some stuff and read about this. This book was a gift to me by a friend of mine, a dear sister, who has been cleaning out her library, and I am the thankful recipient of what she has given away. This is Alice Waters' The Art of Simple Food, Notes, Lessons, and Recipes from a Delicious Revolution. Okay. Join the delicious revolution. For more than 3 decades, Alice Waters has been the champion of seasonal, local, sustainably produced foods, garnering widespread acclaim and showing the world that the true secret to good cooking is starting with the best tasting ingredients. In The Art of Simple Food, she brings this philosophy to 19 culinary lessons and more than 250 everyday recipes that illustrate just how easy it is to eat wonderfully well if you cook, eat, and live by these fundamental guidelines. I love these guidelines too. Those are the guidelines right there. So I can see me doing a lot. I can see doing a lot with this. You know, and I have been reading a lot more food-related books, like food-related fiction, which is a whole nother video. But it does make me, I have been thinking about, just really digging into some techniques, like cooking technique. I don't know, just learning more, like dough, making dough. I know everyone says dough is easy. This goes into preserving fruit, beef broth, garlic broth, bean and pasta soup, cooking vegetables. Oh, it looks like it's just an all-around good quality addition to my cookbook collection. Loving that. Okay, this will be the last one that I do because this video is starting to get long and I don't want it to get too long. I'll just have to make another video. This one I haven't even taken the price tag off yet, but it just seemed so fun. It's called Drink Me, Curious Cocktails from Wonderland. I'm a big fan of Alice in Wonderland, and it was one of the first classics that I ever read. And of course, just the intrigue of this magical world with these magical talking creatures. And, so I've just always liked Alice in Wonderland. This says, great adventures often begin with a simple sip. One of the most famous being Alice's adventure down the rabbit hole with a curiously labeled elixir, and Drink Me invites you to do the same. Learn how to mix 25 cocktails that will fill you with wonder with their surreal flavor combinations while giving party guests a unique and perfect drink selection for your next spirit-soaked Mad Hatter's Tea Party. A Mad Hatter's Tea Party. That would be a good idea. I just like Alice in Wonderland. So look, first of all, it's so cute. Look, Curiouser and Curacao. Huh, okay. What is this? A little bit about Alice in Wonderland. This sounds good. Burnt peach puree, Boulier bourbon whiskey, orange curacao, 3 drops of orange and mandarin bitters, 1 burnt peach slice, and grated nutmeg? Okay, that sounds amazing, right? Raisin and apple syrup that could go over bread and butterfly pudding. Oh wait, so I thought, well, we got more than just Darjeeling gin, cucumber vodka, a Bloody Mary mix, fat washed spirits, Okay, anyway, this apparently is going to be an adventure. It's going to be us going down the rabbit hole. Anyway, I hope that you were intrigued by this little culinary offering and beverage offering too. I am really looking forward to reading these and making some new and exciting dishes out of these. So these are on my cookbook TBR. So I changed it. I know we said herbalism, nature, and cookbooks, but we got to break it down. So anyway, if you like this kind of content, please like and share this video. And I hope that you're doing well, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.